Well, we have a volunteer for this trick. Hi, this is my friend John Dutel. John, how you doing?
Fine, John.
And John Dutel, well, he's also a member of the Fellowship of Christian Magicians here in the Cincinnati area. He's also a Christian clown, Doodles the Clown, right?
Right.
And here, check him out. Here's his website. And I know you'd love to come to their church or their home. And
Yes.
absolutely. Okay, John, I have two props. We have a rope, and if you would, go ahead and look at the rope. Make sure it's ordinary, no hidden panels, secret trap doors, sliding compartments, okay? And I want you to imagine that this rope is the span of your life. And now we have a bottle, and as you can see, the bottle says sin. Now, see, the Bible says sin is fun for a season. You know, maybe you commit a sin and you get away with it. Maybe you tell a lie and nobody catches you. And you think, well, that was easy. Or maybe you go down to Walmart and 5-finger discount a CD and you get away with it. And you think, well, hey, this is no big deal. But the more you sin, well, what happens? Well, you tell me, John, when you tell a lie, what do you got to do?
Tell another lie.
You have to tell another lie. And when you steal one thing, what do you want to do?
You want to steal again.
Right. And the more you get involved in sin, well, ladies and gentlemen, the more sin can turn your life upside down, and then it can trap you. And John, here's what I want you to do. Go ahead and give a tug on that rope. And it's stuck, isn't it?
Yes, it is, definitely.
See, sin can trap us. Sin can trap us like a spider in a web. And the only way to break free is to turn away from sin and turn to God. You know, the Bible tells us that sin is fun for a season. In the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 24 and 25, it says that Moses, he did not want to be known as Pharaoh's daughter. He chose to be mistreated along with God's people rather than enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. And we also know when we read Galatians 6 and 7, to not be deceived, that God is not mocked. For whatever we reap, we will sow. See, sin can trap us. And ladies and gentlemen, only God can set us free. To do the sin bottle, you need 6 things. The first is a length of rope. This is just ordinary clothesline rope. I find that if you have rope that's a little stiffer than this, it works even better. But most any kind of rope will work. Next, I have a root beer bottle. The third thing I did was I spray painted it black so you can't see through the bottle. But don't just do it this way. Get as big a bottle you want, decorate it any way you want, and make it your own. The fourth thing I did was I created a label. I have Corel Draw, whatever program you want. I put a skull and crossbones and the word sin on the bottle. The fifth thing is what makes the trick work, and this is the one you can't see. Inside of this bottle is a little rubber ball. I couldn't get a rubber ball small enough to just fit through the little hole. So I got the smallest one I could get, and I cut it away and I filed it down so it was nice and round and fit into the bottle. And I put the little ball in the bottle, so that's where it's at. The sixth thing you need is a volunteer, and this is our friend Mindy. Hi, Mindy. When you begin the trick, you start with the rope, and you begin to put the rope in the bottle to illustrate how sin can trap us. And then as you put the rope in the bottle, you want to, at some point in the trick, say that sin can turn our lives upside down, and you give it a little shake, and the little rubber ball gets stuck in the neck of the bottle, and it prevents that rope from coming out. I give it a little tug to really jam it in there. And then I can swing the bottle like that. And then I tell my volunteer, Mindy, go ahead and give a tug on that rope. And as you can see, that rope is jammed in there with that little ball real good. That's what makes the trick work. And then to loosen the little rubber ball, while you're talking, you can just casually put your finger in there or slam the bottle on the table. That will release the rubber ball, and you can take the rope out, and that's the sin bottle.